I tried every single TikTok viral blush so that you don't have to. So let me tell you guys which ones are actually worth your money. Okay, starting off with a controversial take. I don't like these Huda Beauty blush palettes. I wanted to like them so bad. I just didn't find myself using it number one, and it was just a bit too glittery and metallic for my makeup style. I would say beware if you have sensitive skin because this one did irritate my skin and left me with a rash on my cheeks. Okay, so these Dior blushes have gone super viral these past few years. Don't really think the formula sticks out compared to my other powder blushes that I would reach for and that are way more cheaper. Because of that, I don't think it's worth the luxury price point you're paying for. It is a good blush and I don't have an issue with it, but I don't think it's worth the price tag. However, these Too Faced powder blushes are amazing and I'm pretty sure they're cheaper. Like this pink one is literally a dupe for the Dior one that I just showed. Amazing powder blush, so buttery and blendable. And there is a range of shimmery and matte ones to choose from, so you have a lot of options. Romad powder blushes are amazing as well and they're so cheap. I highly recommend for lighter skin tones. Perfect natural flush of color if you don't want a blush that's too overpowering, which personally is my preference. Another controversial take, the Rare Beauty liquid blush isn't my favorite. I will say I do prefer the lighter colors more than the darker shades because in my opinion and experience, the darker shades are a lot harder to blend. I'm someone who likes to be very efficient when doing my makeup, and just having a shade that just takes too long to blend when I could have easily just blended something in 10 seconds with a cream blush just doesn't make me reach for the product as often. I think these are a little overhyped just because you can't even finish the product before it expires. It's iconic for a reason. I love the shade in the lighter ones, but I don't reach for it that much. Viral Charlotte Tilbury blushes. I think the matte ones are such nice cream blushes and they blend so beautifully on the skin. Like this shade here is stunning and it's so blendable. But they're glittery shades like Pinkasm. They are beautiful. They went viral for a reason, but if you have sensitive skin like me, please beware because Pinkasm left me with such bad rashes on my cheeks that took days to heal. Something with like specific glitter in blush products really irritate my sensitive skin. This is the Viral Milk Lip and Cheek Tint. These are way too hard to use and way too stressful, and once you put it on your skin, like it will not come out. It is just so hard to blend this on your cheeks and actually make it look natural and not just like a dot of color because it's literally like a stain and it's gonna dry in like 2 seconds. But as a lip product, because it has such a big applicator, it is so easy to quickly just do that on your lips. And the color will stay for a while. Like this color will not leave my lips, which is why I love using this as a lip product. For a blush, absolutely not. Not the biggest fan of Rhode products, but I do love the formula of their cream blushes. Not the biggest fan of the packaging though. It seems a little cheap. Formula is easy to use, blendable. It's just everything you want in a cream blush. Like I understand why this blush is so popular. Speaking of cream blushes, I love the ones from Charlotte Tilbury. These are so buttery, creamy, and blendable, and they literally melt on my skin. I feel like these are one of the more underhyped launches because I see no one talking about these. Westman Atelier is probably one of the more expensive blushes I'm going to be talking about, but I hate to say that it's worth the money. The packaging feels so luxurious whenever I use this, and this will not leave your skin. It is so long lasting. You will never run out of this product. I always recommend people to try minis if they're not sure because you will also never run out of the minis. I know I did complain about Rare Beauty saying you're never going to finish the product, but I think the difference between this and Rare Beauty is that the formula for this product is a lot more easy to work with. It won't take me like 20 years to like blend a product on my face. Dior cream blush is a good cream blush, but I definitely think it's a little overhyped for what it is, and I don't really see a difference between this cream blush and my other ones that are a lot more cheaper. Similar to what I was saying about the powder blush. I just don't think there's anything special about this blush that makes it worth its expensive price point. I don't mean to hate on Dior. Like a lot of the really expensive products are so good and I will be repurchasing them, but their blushes are just not one of them. Lastly, for this video, I have to include my Hourglass palette blushes because I think I use these blushes the most out of all of my blushes. It just looks so beautiful and glowy on my skin, and even though it's a powder, the formula is just so buttery and easy to work with. Literally blends like a dream, and it doesn't feel like glitter on your face, which you guys know I don't like. Let me know what blushes you guys want me to review next. Bye guys.